Hello. Yep, it's that time of year again. Yeah, the Christmas season. I wanted to stop by here just to share something that I felt was a necessity to share. There's some things that we had to think about. Oftentimes we don't spend time thinking about other people and what they may be going through. And the Christmas holiday, sure, it's a beautiful time of year. However, show yourself or learn how to be sensitive to others. Why do I say that? Many people have lost their loved ones around this time of year. And, you know, it's hard to cope. It's hard to deal. And so if you have traditions that you usually do, don't get offended if there are people who do not desire to do those traditions. It might be that they're dealing with something. It may be that that's just not the best time of year for them. And it may simply be that they want to create another healthy tradition for themselves. So don't take it personal. Just remember that this is the time of the year to celebrate. And some feel as if they won't be able to celebrate in the way that they would have if their loved one was still here with them. So I'll give you an example. I remember my pastor saying that he lost a loved one. Someone was very, very close to him at that time. His wife. She had passed away from cancer. And I remember him sharing some stories and having other church members share stories about different things that had gone on during that time and how you have to be careful not to be in depression and different things like that. And so it made me think about, you know, friends that I had lost even throughout the year, family members, and I understood. I was able to empathize and sympathize and really go into that space, you know, the space that sometimes you don't necessarily want to be around a large group of individuals. You're just busy trying to heal. I think that's an important thing to understand and not judge people for, you know. So if you have to stop and say, hey, you know what, our family usually bakes cakes during this time. And if you've lost a loved one, or if someone around you's lost a loved one, they say, I'm not into baking cake, or I'm not into doing any of that. Allow them to have their moment. Don't try to dictate their next moment. It's not always a negative thing. Sometimes people have to find a way to process. So keep in mind, it may be a beautiful time of the year for you, but it may be hard for someone else. So be sensitive to others during this period of time. Well, what are some ways that you can do that? I'm about to tell you. If you notice that your loved one is just kind of a little distant and they just need some time to kind of think and breathe on their own, you know, and they don't necessarily want to go do everything that their family is doing, don't make a big deal out of it. Don't manipulate them. Don't try to force them to go and do what it is that you desire for them to do. Just allow them to heal. If they need a moment to walk off and sit and think, give them that time. And don't make them sound like the victim. You know, sometimes we can be guilty of that. And say, oh, you know, so-and-so is going through. Oh, just let them have a moment. You don't have to do all of that. Just let them be human and let them take their time and process whatever way that they need to. So I stopped by here to say I hope everyone enjoys their holiday. Be sensitive to others during this period of time. And you all are in my prayers. Have a great day. Love you.